Traveling at its best can be exciting, stimulating, thrilling and breathtaking. Discovering new places, meeting new people and experiencing new cultures often requires an effort to break out of your comfort zone, and in doing so, travel becomes a learning experience. But there are places that you would wish not to go there. These are extremely dangerous places, and it costs no second to lose your life. Here are 16 of the most dangerous places in the world that should be avoided. Ciudad Juarez, Mexico. Millions of tourists visit Mexico every year, but the violent organized crime makes it a more risky destination for travelers. Mexico's issues with drug trafficking are well known, and Ciudad Juarez is one of the nation's most violent cities. Police corruption is a significant problem, as officers are often employed or paid off by drug cartels, which means that many crimes go unpunished. San Pedro Sula, Honduras. This city has ranked as one of the world's most violent for several years now. According to many sources, it has the highest homicide rates in the world of about 169 per 100,000 people. Arms trafficking is another big problem, and illegal firearms are prevalent throughout the city. Most tourists only face opportunistic crime such as muggings and theft. The Maya ruins and golden beaches may be a draw, but this is a city that tourists would do well to take serious precautions in. Snake Island, Brazil. With an official name of Ilha de Queimada Grande, the Snake Island is situated off the coast of Sao Paulo in Brazil. It is one of the most dangerous places in the world to travel to and live in due to an alarming number of snakes. This island is the only place on the planet that houses the deadly golden lancehead viper. With a venom so powerful that it can melt human flesh, just a thought of this snake can send chills down your spine. Owing to the inescapable levels of danger on the island, the Brazilian government has banned visitors here. Madidi National Park. Madidi National Park is situated along the Amazon River in Bolivia and has an area of around 19,000 square kilometers. The national park, which is a dense forest, is filled with all kinds of flora and fauna, and some of these plant species are dangerous and not edible. The forest is filled with predators, owing which tourists are advised against visiting the park on their own. The forest is one of the largest protected areas of the world because it houses highly dangerous animals, birds, and plants, and bags put the place in the list of most dangerous places to visit on Earth. Death Valley, California. Situated near the border of Nevada and California, Death Valley derives its name from a very terrible reason. Extremes of temperatures prevail in this valley, causing great uneasiness to people living here and to those who come unprepared for the harsh weather conditions. Summers are uncomfortably hot here, with temperatures reaching up to 56.7 degrees centigrade or 134 degrees Fahrenheit. Winters in this area reach dangerously low temperatures, threatening the lives of humans and animals here. Also, storms in the mountains surrounding Death Valley can easily cause sudden flooding. North Sentinel Island, India. North Sentinel Island is situated in the Andaman Islands and is considered one of the most dangerous places in the world for tourists to visit. The native people of this place have been living in their traditional way and have denied all possible ways to connect with the outer world. The tribal people living on this island are not used to outside people, and if tourists step foot on their island, they see them as a threat and indulge in acts of violence. Another reason why people are asked not to visit the place because of the safety of the tribal community. They have absolutely no immunity, and tourists can carry some disease-causing germs and may spread it to the whole community. Guatemala, Central America. A country in Central America, south of Mexico, Guatemala has many volcanoes, rainforests, and Mayan sites. It is very well known for an extremely high crime rate. However, other reasons also make it a very dangerous place for living and travel. The location and topography of this place make it prone to a minimum of 3 types of severe natural disasters. These are mudslides, earthquakes, and hurricanes. In the year 1976, an earthquake of 7.5 magnitude took the lives of 23,000 people here. It's another place with both natural and human-made dangers. Guatemala is a terrifying area. Monrovia, Liberia. Having one of the African continent's worst slums, the West Point, Monrovia is the capital of the country of Liberia. Regardless of the rough living conditions, about 75,000 people crowd this slum. Infested with epidemics of cholera, crime, drug abuse, teenage prostitution, and severe deprivation of sanitation facilities, the West Point is an uncontrolled, merciless slum. Monrovia suffers from severe environmental hazards such as floods and pollution. Almost every breath taken here can be a very tiring struggle. Truly one of the most dangerous places in the world to live in and travel to, Monrovia needs to be handled with care. Danakil Desert, East Africa. Spread across northeastern Ethiopia, southern Eritrea, and northwestern Djibouti is the Danakil Desert of East Africa. Known far and wide for its volcanoes and geysers that give out many toxic gases and unbearable heat. This desert is one of the most adverse and most dangerous places around the world. Daytime temperatures often surpass the extremes of 50 degrees centigrade or 122 degrees Fahrenheit, making it a gruesome place to visit or live in. Also, Eritrea is very prone to many inhuman conflicts, elevating the levels of danger here. These conflicts even increase the risk of getting kidnapped. All natural or human-made hazards and disasters abound in the Danakil Desert. North Korea. Considered to be a totalitarian dictatorship, it is known to have the worst provisions for human rights. Locals and tourists both can be arrested for matters that those living in democratic countries consider normal. Punishments for those crimes can land you in concentration camps for 3 generations or face bullet shoots. If at all you miss those punishments, then be ready to be smashed by anti-aircraft missiles. This country can be particularly dangerous for American tourists due to the worsening relations between North Korea and the United States. With only 15 approved haircuts and 3 television channels, North Korea is a place where human feces are used as a fertilizer. This country is a difficult place to live in and travel to. Carandiru Penitentiary. Though the world outside is itself a dangerous place, prisons are undoubtedly some of the most violent places in the world. Prisons take the most dangerous elements in the world and isolate them in small places. Carandiru Penitentiary in Brazil, South America is arguably the most violent and deadly prison in the world. In 1992, a violent prison massacre occurred when 102 inmates were shot dead. The prison is also known for terrible health problems. In the prison's health wing, nearly 1 in 5 inmates has been diagnosed with HIV. Death Road. Extremely dangerous road. North Yungas Road is known as the Death Road for all the right reasons that you can guess. Driving up or down this 43-mile switchback is extremely dangerous because of fog, landslides, waterfalls and cliffs, falling 2,000 feet in each turn. Until 1994, almost 300 drivers were killed every year, justifying its nickname and putting it in the list of the most dangerous places to visit in the world. The road extends far enough to connect the Amazon rainforest to the capital city, surrounded by mountainous terrain. This means that merchants were not unusual to cram into trucks and buses trying to sell their wooden crops in the area. The hairpin turns, however, were not wide enough for each vehicle, leading many trucks to go down with people and their livelihoods. Lake Nyos, Cameroon. A silent killer lurks beneath the surface of this West African lake. A pocket of magma deep below the lake bed leaks carbon dioxide into the lake above. Under the pressure of 650 feet of water, this carbon dioxide stays dissolved, much like the carbonation in a bottle of soda. But on the night of August 21, 1986, the water in the lake abruptly turned over, and the now depressurized carbon dioxide exploded upward like a shaken soft drink. The resulting carbon dioxide cloud rushed downhill, asphyxiating 1,700 people and thousands more animals. In the 15 miles of valleys below the lake, almost nothing survived. Today, pipes are used to siphon carbon dioxide-rich water from the bottom of Lake Nyos. The pipes prevent carbon dioxide buildup, but that doesn't make Lake Nyos entirely safe. Bermuda Triangle, North Atlantic. One of the most popular and dangerous places around the world, the Bermuda Triangle is a much feared area. It is a very vaguely defined stretch of the Atlantic Ocean roughly triangulated between Florida, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda. For several years, the Bermuda Triangle has become famous for many mysterious disappearances. Disappearance ranges from aircraft to warship and passenger ships. More than 50 disappearances have been recorded from this place in the last century. Only 25 people have been found out of the 1,000 plus that have got lost from this place. These disappearances have been justified with many possible reasons ranging from magnetic force to aliens. Although most of these cases have been given logical and rational explanations, some of them still remain a mystery. It's one of the most dangerous places to travel to, and it's for those who are built of curiosity and adventure. Penal de Ciudad Barrios Prison. The Ciudad Barrios prison is a prison in Ciudad Barrios, San Miguel, El Salvador. It exclusively housed members of the Mara Salvatrucha gang, an international criminal gang that originated in Los Angeles. The ultra-violent MS-13 gang exists here side by side with the equally dangerous Barrio 18 gang, in conditions that aren't even right for livestock. There are frequent bouts of violence between most of these tattooed gang members, which leave several people, including armed guards, dead. This is a prison so dangerous, even the guard are too scared to enter. The Ciudad Barrios prison has been militarized, with both soldiers and police officers serving as prison guards. The prison housed nearly 2,500 prisoners, despite a capacity of 800. Guards have relatively little control over the prison, given a prisoner-to-guard ratio of 50-1. Putting many prisoners live in the hands of the gangs. Syria. Ranked first among the world's most dangerous places around the world, Syria is a country in Western Asia. Known to be a consistent target for wars and the chaos that follows, the inhabitants always live in fear of encountering death. Ongoing violent conflicts cause severe destruction to life and property. Even if the country attempts to recover from the damage, it will again be reduced to bits and pieces very soon. Syria has experienced bombardments of residential areas, lengthy sieges, chemical weapon attacks, starvation, and medical care deprivation. It's a 10-year completely war-torn zone. This country is a very dangerous place to live in. Despite being an important historical site of the Middle East, it is not entirely safe for visitors either. As always, thank you for watching, don't forget to subscribe. And to watch more videos by tapping the videos above.